Friends, Cathee here from Memory Matters. I'm in my home studio today and we're going to be having a little lesson in scrapbooking. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a great project, something you can do at home with all those piles of photographs and memorabilia that we have waiting on us. So join me at my craft desk. Here we are at my craft desk, and I've got a nice arrangement of things laid out, but I wanted to show you, these are just some of the memorabilia that we are going to use today to put into a little scrapbook. Before we start though, I was going to show you a couple of ideas that friends have made for me. This is really simple, 2 rings, hole punches, paper put around the rings, and an old photograph on the front. But she has made it so that I can fill in these pages with maybe some of my memorabilia, maybe some notes from friends. So that's one fun idea. And then this is a big idea, or a big project that I did for my family. And I'll see if I can keep that light off of there for you. So that's a full page of pictures and words and cutouts and preserved very well. These are just some of the things you can do. You can take it to, the extreme and really take time with it. And that was for a gift for my mom. So let's get started on something small and simple that we could all work on at home. So these little books come from Michael's or even Hobby Lobby or Barnes & Noble. This is one a friend gave me that I'm really dying to use. So these have blank paper inside. Nice sturdy paper that if you were going to use tape to tape something down, that's what we're going to use today. And the same thing with this. It's got a nice flexible cover and lots of nice pages that you can start scrapbooking in. So let's see, I've got some pictures here that I'm going to show you. Got one more, and this is a really nice size scrapbook. So it's just actually an art book that you can buy from Michael's. I'll show you the cover. There you go. Just from Canson. They always have these buy one get one free at Hobby Lobby also. But you want to get that nice weight paper, so this is 65 pound. So if I were going to start what we call a layout, I would have some of my papers ready and getting an idea. Now this is from one of those great Christmas cards you get from your grandkids. So what I did was I took the photo and I cut it into 3 pieces. And so I would start with just arranging maybe in a format like that. And then I had this great picture I found from a Christmas card, which would go perfectly. I might put that there. And then I like to use archival pens. That's by Micron. They have different sizes, and I might just either write on the page, fun at Christmas, and then add the year in. Something simple. Now the tape that I use for this project is what we call a tape runner. You can find those also at Michael's or any store that sells crafting supplies, Hobby Lobby, and you can order these from Amazon. So to stick these papers down, you just take that and roll it, makes it sticky, and on your background it goes. Same thing with the photo. Now, because these are, this is also an adhesive you can pick up and replace a little bit too, which just makes it a little easier if you want to redo it. So there it is. Now these papers you can buy at any of the craft stores as well. Sometimes they come in big sheets, sometimes they come in small books. I also love to add stickers, all different kinds. That's what you can do with them. You know, just put one that matches out on the paper. So I'm going to set this aside and show you how to do a smaller version. We'll take this little book that's easily found. So this might be something that I want to do. Sometimes I have a goal, like this is a saying called "Life is an Adventure." That would be kind of fun to put on there and start my page. I love to use the black and white. Always have my scissors handy. Maybe start one page like that. And this is a fun page that had little pictures on it. This says "Life is an Adventure." I think it would be fun to put that couple dancing right there in the middle. And then, since we're working on photographs, this has a little tiny camera there all cut out. And you can find these as stickers as well. So maybe I'll put that right there, picture of them and the camera right down there, and get it started. So this is just an old photo that I love to collect, and that looks like a adventurous couple. So I would do the same thing. Get that black piece of paper. Find one just the right size. And how easy is that? Then you could go ahead, if there's memories to this, and you know the names and the places, and you could just write down, I'm going to go ahead and put their names down here. And this is Frank and Sue, and this is their life's adventure. So really simple. I'm going to set that aside and show you some more really fun ideas. So I love to make a little collage out of different cutouts from cards, and maybe I could make that into a page as well. Let me get this other small book out. Has a little sturdier cover to it. And these are just some papers that I collect. So because that's so pretty, I might just crop out this photo. Don't worry about cutting them. It's all about the focus on the person that's on the page. So I want to keep some of that in because it's the way the house was set up. But again, maybe on this one I would put out some of these light green papers. A couple of them on the page just to block that in. Pretty little photo, little set that makes me happy to remember home at Christmas with my mom and dad. So I hope you've gotten some ideas today, and I love the saying on this book, imagination is more important than knowledge, Albert Einstein. So go through your photographs today, your old letters, your mementos. Here's some things I could put together and make into a page. An old playbill, those are always great. Things you can find. So you may have just a whole stack, but sort it out into mementos and photographs, and then as you go through your book, maybe have them matched up and use them to spread out on your page. Anyway, that's a little bit of fun with scrapbooking today, and I'll end with that little photo right there of my grandkids. Hope you have a great day. See you soon.